Living with authenticity means taking responsibility for being who we truly are, without masks or roles imposed by external expectations. It is an act of liberation that allows us to align life with our deepest essence. When we stop living only to please others, we open space for a fuller and more meaningful existence. Authenticity is not a luxury. It is a vital necessity for anyone who wants to find their purpose. This personal truth is unique, like a fingerprint. Each individual carries stories, lessons, and gifts that shape a singular identity. Purpose cannot be copied, because it is born from what is most intimate within each of us. Discovering this truth is the first step, but living it requires courage and awareness. Only when we connect with it can we trace a coherent path. The challenge is that we all carry limiting beliefs that distort this truth. Thoughts like, "I'm not capable," or "I don't deserve happiness," act as filters that block our potential. Recognizing these patterns and replacing them with empowering beliefs is essential to reveal our essence. When we overcome these invisible barriers, life begins to align with our purpose. This process is part of self-discovery, a deep dive into who we really are. Tools like journaling, meditation, and therapy help reveal talents, passions, and values that were hidden. Knowing our strengths as well as our weaknesses makes us more aware and prepared to live an authentic life. Self-discovery is the key that unlocks purpose. It's important to remember that purpose is not the same as temporary goals. Goals are stepping stones, while purpose is the guiding thread that gives meaning to the journey. Goals may change over time, but purpose remains as a solid foundation. It is what ensures that every achievement brings true fulfillment, preventing the emptiness of chasing results alone. Following this path requires learning to listen to intuition, that inner voice often drowned out by external noise. In a world full of opinions and distractions, we must cultivate silence, observe the body, and trust the subtle signals that guide us. Intuition is the compass that always points to our truth, even when the mind doubts. Yet living authentically also means facing the opinions of others. Many people abandon their dreams for fear of criticism or rejection. Learning to filter advice and realizing that not every judgment belongs to us is essential. Life must be guided by our inner voice, not by the noise of the world. And this is where courage becomes indispensable. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Every authentic choice requires crossing insecurities and facing criticism. Without courage, we remain paralyzed. With courage, we expand our lives in the direction of what is true. This path can only be sustained with integrity, the alignment between words, thoughts, and actions. When there is coherence, we feel inner peace and gain trust, both in ourselves and from those around us. Integrity is the solid foundation that gives consistency to purpose. We don't need revolutions to live authentically. Small daily decisions shape our lives. The way we use our time, the words we choose, and the people we surround ourselves with are choices that, when repeated, build or destroy our truth. It is in these everyday details that destiny is sculpted. And in this process, mistakes are inevitable. But mistakes do not define us, they teach us. Every stumble is a step toward growth, as long as we learn without losing our essence. Life doesn't demand perfection, only the willingness to begin again whenever necessary. Balancing adaptation and authenticity is also fundamental. Life requires flexibility, but adapting should not mean losing identity. Just like a tree keeps its roots firm while its branches move with the wind, we must grow without disconnecting from who we really are. When we align talents and passions with contribution, we discover our mission in life. Purpose is not just doing what we love, but using our gifts to serve the world. This union creates a virtuous cycle of personal fulfillment and collective impact. Everyone has something unique to offer, and that is their gift to humanity. Living our truth not only transforms our lives, but also those around us. Authenticity is contagious. It inspires, connects, and strengthens. Relationships become more genuine, environments rise in energy, and even future generations learn by example. Being authentic is a gift that echoes far beyond ourselves. Finally, it is essential to understand that purpose is not a destination, but a journey. There is no final point where we simply arrive. Purpose reveals itself along the way, in each choice, in each step aligned with our truth. It evolves with us, expands, and reinvents itself throughout life. Living with purpose is embracing this continuous journey, knowing that every moment is already part of the fulfillment.